Alright, so it does appear that I am live. I am checking this out. Trying to do some more, I'm doing some testing of some new features. Not new features, old features, but features that I haven't been able to use since I changed anything. And so yeah, I am hoping that everything's going to work out fine. That's what I'm hoping. And I guess we'll see. And I'm going to be trying a webcam. I've got a new chat here. So I can say hello, chat, and boom. It should appear, and everybody should see it. Everything should be fine. And I guess we'll see what happens. And I've got a new ending screen when the time comes for it. I can, I'm going to go ahead and click it now, see what happens. Okay, that went pretty well. It didn't go too bad. It did pop up eventually, so that's what's important. It popped up. Now I'm going to go ahead and click in here. My webcam should pop up. There we go. I'm wondering, I'm trying to see exactly what pops up for you guys, so that's why I'm watching it on a couple different devices. Yeah, see, when I switch things, that's what I don't like. It seems like I do have some issues with switching over, and that's what I don't like. And I also don't like that there's, for you guys, it's right around here somewhere, it looks like, where it says, this chat is ready to display chat messages. I want that to go away, but not much I can do about that except for say hello again. Then it will say that, and then it will disappear. So that's really the only thing I can do there, I think. Let's move this over so I can see some things better there. And we're going to do just a little bit of testing. I want to see how well this works. I think I got things in the right place. I'm not going to be on long unless, somebody shows up out of the blue and starts watching and I get, lots of viewers and we have a good time. But I just wanted to check some of these things out and just see what happens. Now, I'm playing Oxygen Not Included, and I've got a lot of things going on. I'm about to lose my colony, honestly. That's what's about to happen. I'm about to lose my colony. I'm gonna test this way here. Test. Boom. Okay, so that does come across nicely. It comes across real nice. I like that. And then that chat will go away in 10 seconds. It'll disappear. Boom. I do like that. I do like that. All right, so what I need to do then is, all right. So what I'm working on, I'm working on lots of things here, but I think I'm about to lose my colony. The issue is I've got power. It's not working. I don't have very much power. I'm running out of oxygen, and things are just going badly. They're going poorly, like really poorly. So I just want to now, I'm watching my own chat over here, or my own stream over here, and it looks like it's doing okay. I mean, it looks like I've got a good frame rate going. Looks like my webcam is a little choppy. Everything else is fine. The webcam is choppy. I may have to work on that. But this might be the last time I stream this. Yeah, I know, Ostrich. It's almost 4 a.m. I got a crazy story about what happened tonight. Drunk people knocking on my door at midnight, and police showing up because there was some possible sexual assault going on down the street, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. And so yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, I decided to do this test stream. As you can see, I've got my webcam going. I've got. Hey, do me a favor real quick, Ostrich. Say something in chat real quick again. I want to see something. Did it pop up in the stream? It's supposed to. And I didn't see if it did. Because they disappear after 10 seconds. I want to make sure YouTube is popping up in the stream when someone chats. You mind just typing pretty much anything and saying something again? That would be great. And you can do that little test for me. Hello. Okay, so it did pop up in the stream. Good. Good, good, good. That's the way it's supposed to. And then it disappears after 10 seconds. So that's awesome. So I do have chat in the stream again. So that's what I was working on. My webcam is still just a little bit choppy. It seems like the stream itself is great. The stream itself is running super smooth, but my webcam is pretty choppy. Then that stream at the top, the ticker up there that shows you who donated what, that seems a little choppy, but I'm not unhappy with it. I mean, all in all, the stream quality itself is much better, and so yeah, I mean, the stream quality itself is great, and that's what I wanted to test. I've been spending last couple hours just trying to get things right, and so yeah, that's what I was working on. So I'm glad it's actually all working. Unfortunately, I can't do what I used to do with OBS. I can't take this background here and make it smaller so that then I can put stuff up here and stuff down here. So I can't do that because I would like this whole screen. I would like everybody to see the entire gameplay screen over in one side of the screen, or in one place like I had it before, and then have information around it so they don't lose anything. Like my webcam is covering up stuff behind it, and I don't want that, but I can't seem to change that in this new program. So I'm not going to be streaming long. I just wanted to test that, and I'm real glad about the oh, that's pretty cool. I can monitor that right there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see some things there. That's amazing. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. I've got a new way to monitor my chat, and when someone says something in chat that has not chatted so far tonight, it gives me notification. And then when someone mentions my username, which I'm not sure what they need to put there, but when someone mentions my username, then, excuse me, that also makes a notification that I hear. So if people are, if my chat gets to the point where people are talking all the time, then I will, and I can't see all the messages. Well, if they say my name, then yeah, that I'm getting messages like crazy in another program. So there we go. But yeah, I may continue. Like I said, I wasn't planning on actually playing for very long, but I've got some viewers, so why not? Might as well do some gaming, see what we do, have a good time with it, and. But yeah, okay, so yeah, I think I'm about to lose this colony. I really do. I think now what they did do is they did something. Since this is an old save, they gave me a boost. I think it lasts for 5 days. If we go to vitals here, we don't have decor expectations and food expectations as a new thing, but they got morale. So, terrible meal gives me 0. Mediocre decor +1. Duplicate +1, but I've got a morale upgrade helper +20. So all my dupes are going to have a high morale for a while. that's really going to help you out. So this is we'll see how this works. Like I said, I'm really close to losing this colony, simply because I have, my oxygen levels are very low all over the place. And even though I'm producing enough oxygen, it's not getting to the base. I have a very low water source, and I have to use these to produce oxygen because my algae, I have farmed so much algae. I'm about to go in and just grab a whole bunch of algae and slime, and I might go back to the old way of producing oxygen. That was working, but my stress levels are high. That's a horrible thing. My stress levels are so high. Let's take a look at my decor overlay. I got some good areas, but the rest of the place is horrible. But I really can't do much about it because of my poor planning. So that was the issue. I had some very, very poor planning, and I can't do much about this. So that's why I'm thinking about. I'm just gonna end up losing. Hey, Dirt Crazy, I appreciate that, and thank you for that, because I'm trying to make sure that my alerts worked, and boom, there they worked. I appreciate that follow. The timing of that was perfect. I was trying to make sure that those alerts worked, and sure enough, they do. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'm about to lose this colony, I think, because I planned it poorly at the beginning, and I did some poor resource management. So yeah, one of the things I'm gonna do, I like to take these kind of games and I like to turn them into a science. So one of the things I'm going to do, I've got my handy dandy graph paper here that you won't be able to see much of probably, but I like to make notes and things like that. And I think on the previous page is what I've made my, yeah, I need to go back. I thought that is where I had made my notes, but oh well. Right here, I'm going to make some more notes. And so the average... Alright, so let's take a look at reports here. This is what I'm going to do to turn this into a science. Okay, so we're going to say oxygen, okay, consumption. 609 kilograms, which is 609,000 grams. Let's see, I don't know how many seconds are in a day. That's the issue. Basically, though, I believe that one dupe breathes in. Well, let's unpause this and find out. Okay, there we go. Now I'll pause it. Let's take a look here. Okay. Okay, they're only inhaling 13. It's hard for them to breathe. That's why it's, yeah. I think they require 100 grams of oxygen in order to breathe. So if they have 100 grams, okay, 100 grams per second of oxygen. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go to this oxygen thing. Now this terrarium will produce 30, okay, no, it takes that. So it produces 40 grams of oxygen per second. Now, the thing about it is these algae terrariums, they actually use the algae at a much more efficient rate. Okay? They remove carbon dioxide, which is awesome, okay? Because, you know, the dupes, they breathe out carbon dioxide. So they remove carbon dioxide, that's awesome. But they produce polluted water. So they use basically 10 grams of water per second, because you're going to get some of that back in the form of polluted water. So it doesn't really use your water so much as it just changes it, and you have to then do another process to reclaim it. So the issue is, if you want to use only these, it's going to take 4 of them to support one dupe. Right, on the other hand, that's 30 grams per second. On the other hand, you have the deoxidizer, 550 grams per second. 3 of these can... No, let's use it. Okay, hold on. Uses 30 grams, produces 40 grams per second. Okay, so yeah, still 3 of these to support one. This gives me 500 grams a second of oxygen. So 3 of these, that's 1,500 grams per second. And what that will actually support up to 15 dupes. Now, you want to round it around and stuff like that, so you know you don't want to cut it right at the limit of, hey, say I've got 15 dupes, so I want 3 of these. So if you know, I would say do 3 of these for about 10 to 12, do 4 of them for about 13 to 16, something like that. And so they're much better at that, but they cost power. Just became a Patreon. Nice. And I don't know why it didn't. There it is. That's you, Galaxy Clicker Support, pledged $1. Hey, I appreciate that, Ostrich. Every dollar helps. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Every dollar brings me closer to do this for a living. But yeah, so, yep, well, yeah, you're my second right now. See, I've actually, back when I first started just doing YouTube, I had about 3 patrons, but then I wasn't able to get where I wanted and to get where I am now for a long time. I had to wait for some more money, and all those patrons dropped, and I had to rebuild. But yeah, so yeah, let's see here. So this uses power, so that's the downside. Okay, it outputs heat, also a downside. And it uses algae more inefficiently. See, watch this. See, this takes 550 grams of algae. Sooner or later, I'm going to upgrade. Hey, that would be great. You know, that would be amazing. And like I said, every dollar helps, and I appreciate every dollar, every tip of $1, every whatever. I appreciate it. Every pledge for monthly support, every tip of anything, I appreciate all of them. All of them. None of them go unnoticed. But yeah, so this uses 550 grams a second for algae, and look at the conversion there. 500 grams per second of oxygen. So you're using 110% algae of whatever you're producing oxygen. But we go over here. When you're popular, make sure to save me one of those executive spots. All right. But over here, we're using 30 grams per second of algae to produce 40 grams per second of oxygen. And so this uses it much more efficiently. You're at 75% intake, and so it really helps out a lot. But again, they gain a 10% efficiency boost in direct light, so you can then use that power to get that 10%. So you'd be producing 44 grams per second of oxygen. But again, here these require water. So, but this is so low oxygen that it's going to take again 3 of these to support 1 dupe, whereas 3 of these can support your entire colony. Usually, you know, I'm up to 14, so it'd be pretty close. And so there's a trade-off there, and that's what I'm trying to figure out is, do I want to try to support my entire colony on the algae terrarium? Because theoretically, if I did, then I could use my algae roughly 40% longer than if I used the algae deoxygenator. I forgot to finish setting up the boots. I think you mean bots in Discord. But yeah, so again, using this algae terrarium, you are, like I said, you're going to be able to use your algae 40% longer. So I guess it all depends on how good of a water source you have, things like that. How quickly you're setting up. Now, these also are great for removing carbon dioxide. So at the beginning, you're going to be building these anyway, until you get a nice carbon skimmer here. The carbon skimmer is awesome because it uses water, but it outputs the same amount of water. You lose nothing. All right, so that's awesome. All it does is it gives heat and takes power, so that's awesome. But yeah, so I'm tempted to try a colony using only these and just saying, okay, I've got you know, this many dupes, so I'm going to put this many, and just for every dupe that I have, so that means I need to build 9 right off the bat, and say, okay, here's 3 here, here's 3 here, 3, and spread them throughout the base. They do have a negative decor, and since they do put out the polluted water, you are going to have one dupe just running around, grabbing these polluted waters, and saying, you know, and that's a lot of more work. Can you make a spaceship? Not in this game. Not in this game, but I am going to be building spaceships in Kerbal Space Program eventually. Obviously, I'm not playing that right now, but I may be playing it. Well, later on tonight, I've got a concert, and I have to go. I've got to sing at this benefit concert, and so I might not be streaming tonight. But if I do, I will probably play Kerbal Space Program tonight and build a spaceship and start what we call an extensive career, where I do everything in real time, and that's awesome. And but yeah, so I gotta do that benefit concert tonight, so I might not be streaming tonight. Tomorrow night, definitely, I will be streaming though. And can you record the song? Well, it's a full concert. I'm gonna be singing for. Well, I think we're actually splitting some of the time. I tell you what. Let's see here. Let me find something, and hopefully this doesn't crash my crash anything here. But I'm gonna share a link because I should have permissions to share a link. I'm using a new chat program, so I might not be able to. That's not what I wanted to do. But actually, I misspelled my own name. That's hilarious. There we go. Okay, can I just copy that link? Yes, I can. I can copy link, and I'm going to. That should go through because I should be able to. To post links in my own chat, even with this chat program. And there we go. Yeah. What? That is the wrong. That's not the right link. That's not the right link. That's the link to look at my chat. Dang it. I mean, I don't care if you click that link. It's not going to help you. All you're going to be able to do is just look at my chat. Let's actually hit that here. And right there. And we will copy that. Now let's see if this is the right one. There we go. That should be the right one. That should be the right lingo. Now, hopefully that worked. Hopefully that worked for everybody and my sound's back. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that didn't work there, but it gotta click there. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that that worked for everybody, and my sound is back. But we'll see. Let me turn up this sound here, and I'll be able to check myself if the sound is back. Uh-oh. I have an issue there. That's not good. See, I monitor myself on a few devices just so I can see what it looks like for other people on different devices. But yeah, so that second link that I posted, the first link was the wrong link, but that second link that I posted, that will take you to that'll take you to YouTube of my group singing. And I was saying that we sound much better now than we did then. Back then, we had a lot of issues. I had just been brought onto the group, and they brought me on to actually help them with their sound, to sing tenor with them, and to actually teach them a lot about music, because I'm a music theory teacher. I teach music theory at the collegiate level every once in a while, and so I'm helping them with the ability to read music and things like that. So that was a year ago when I first joined the group. Now, you know, we've made some personnel changes and things like that, and so we sound much better than we did then. But that'll kind of give you an idea of the sound that we have. But yeah, so it's going to be a full concert that we go to. It's going to be a 2.5-hour event, and we're going to be singing first, and then, you know, other people are going to be singing after. So we got the first 45 minutes, I believe, of the concert, and then other people will be singing after that. So yeah, back to the game. I'm like I said, I'm tempted to try this, you know, algae terrariums, and just have algae terrariums. They, you know, yeah, they will require some work. You know, but I'm not done with this colony yet, but I do think it will be over pretty quickly. I'm having power issues because I'm out of coal, so they've got to run the power. I'm having some, turn the sound down in the game a little bit. We're having some other issues, you know, oxygen issues, barely breathable. And so people are getting stressed, so we've got lots of stress issues. So I've just got so many issues. We got food. I was about to say we got food for days, but it's not exactly true. We got food for about 2 days. But yeah, so we are having some issues, but we'll see how this works out. And people are breaking things, everything, and it's a mess. It is an absolute mess. So we will, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I honestly, now I'm not gonna lie, I thought about cheating. And because there's a way to cheat in this game, you have to go in and edit your files and add a text file called like cheats.ini or something like that, and then you can actually open up a debug menu in the game. And yeah, this is not good. And what you can do then, why did that drop? That makes no sense. But then what you can do is you can like add crazy amounts of oxygen, like give yourself some oxylite that, see, like this is 35. This one's not been touched. So, you know, 100, 200 kilograms. So the oxylite that's not been touched is about 200 kilograms. You can basically make a black hole of oxylite and give yourself like 999,999 kilograms or something like that. And it will last forever. And you can make it such high pressure that, you know, it's just insane. Yeah, this is I'm gonna lose a colony soon. People are gonna die. Because see, I'm pumping out oxygen, but it's just not gonna work. I need to put. Here's what I need to do. I need to put one of these over here, and then I need to put one like up here. That's what I need to do. I need to say, screw this here, this whole system here. I just need to put one here and let the hydrogen build up here. That's what I need to do. I may be able to reclaim the colony if I do this. So yeah, let's go oxygen here. We're gonna make this a priority 9 because I need it now, kind of thing. We're gonna put it right here. We are going to grab plumbing. We're going to go liquid pipe, priority 9, and we're going to grab it right here. And we're going to just build it right there. We're going to go, now here's going to be the issue. We need to power it. So I'm going to power it right here. Boom. Okay. And there we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and put one, I'll put one right here. We're going to make this also priority 9. See, the power needs to go on that side, so I'll just put it right here. So it should be connected already. Then I will do plumbing, also priority 9. And this is a good pump right here, so this pump will just go like this. And boom, priority 9. This may save my base if those get built quick enough. Alright, we'll find out if it does. If they focus on building those, that may save my base. We'll just have to see. And if... Why is that yellow? Oh, holy crap. That's part of the issue. Yeah, priority 9 build here, guys. Boom, right there. I didn't realize that they couldn't get across that gap, so no one can get over here to do anything, so that's part of the issue. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, and like I said, if they build these quick enough, it might save my base. We'll just have to see what happens. And, you know, maybe it will help. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm starting to lose some food as well, due to the, just heat. So that's obviously not a good thing. So there's just so much going on that I'm decently sure I'm just going to lose my base. We'll find out. We'll find out. But if this starts working, I'm gonna then, you know, destroy one of these immediately. It'd be nice to find a bunch of coal. That would be awesome. That would help. The power would then be okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm losing these to heat. It's getting warm in here. Like, here's my temperature overlay. Yeah, see, you want it to be in this green to yellow at the most. Okay? You know, so basically 10 to 30 degrees, essentially. Yellow's okay. This blue's a little okay, but yeah, getting up into this is not good. It's not good at all. And so, yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid there. And, see, we're running out of power. Well, he broke the power. What's happening? Okay. I don't even know if I have any reserves. This person just got so exhausted that they just fell asleep. Yeah. So they can get water now, so that's a good thing. Their stress levels should hopefully go down with this. We'll find out. And once the oxygen starts generating, then things should be much, much, much better. You know, I'm going to keep these going because this is a self-contained system. So it'll help. Of course, there's no power for that. And I hate that. It's like, hey, you know what? We're about to die, but you know what? Let's just take a break. Let's sleep. I don't care that we're about to die. Let's sleep. Let me take a look at the power. Yeah, see, this is a totally self-contained system. The only thing is, it is taking water. That's the issue. But at least we're getting some oxygen here, and this is delivering some oxygen to here and to here. So it's enough to keep them barely alive, essentially. But yeah, we're gonna need to hurry up and get some power to that, guys, so we can get some oxygen up here. That's barely breathable, and this is probably unbreathable. That's still barely breathable. It'll get much more pressurized here in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and fast forward through the night, and again, my next colony I'm thinking about using, yeah, even though it's gonna be a lot more micromanagement. There we go. I am thinking about getting those algae terrariums, and they don't take any power either. Like I said, a huge thing. They barely use any water. You know. So yeah, I mean they barely use any water. So basically, any water that I input into them, I reclaim. Essentially, it just has to be cleansed. Okay, as soon as somebody starts running on this, we're gonna be good, guys. There you go. Let's get some oxygen up in here. Yes, yes, become breathable. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Build that, get some oxygen in there. Yes. That's gonna be awesome. What I need to do is I need to build more batteries here, I think. Will help. Where are my germs over here? No germs. Good. So I can put more batteries over here and be fine. Okay, so I may be able to reclaim this, reclaim the base with this. We'll see. Let's take a look at my oxygen overlay as it, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's becoming better for sure. Definitely becoming better for sure. And there we go. See, there's so much in here, but it's not spilling out that well. But since this is a closed system, it's using water, but since it's a closed system, I'm okay with that. See, 2 of these is all I need to create enough oxygen. Now, the problem is the spreading of the oxygen. That is the issue. The oxygen going where I want it to go. That is the issue. These aren't going to be able to keep. They're not going to be able to keep up with those. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of that. But I'm just going to disable that building. That way, it's not going to be taking up any power. It'll hurt my stress a bit, but we'll just have to do what we got to do. You know, that's just the way it is. All right, so let's take a look at this. And yes, see, we're starting to see the air around that become better, and it should spread from there. We'll find out. Hopefully, it works. Didn't mean to pause it. Okay. So people are living. That's the important part. People are living. And yeah. How are they doing up here? Are they digging up higher? I was hoping they would. I want to explore. Now what you can do here, and they didn't used to have this, but what you can do is you can actually you can actually break out of this asteroid and then get some solar power. Not something you used to be able to do. So that's, yeah, see, no power there now because they're not running anymore. Because so many things are drawing power from that, yeah. So yeah, that's not good, but I mean, we're gonna survive, I think. We're just gonna see what happens. This one's doing great. We're creating a good little cloud of oxygen there. It's also creating, these also create hydrogen, which is why I have this whole system set up. This right here is being powered by hydrogen. And so I'm gonna start seeing, yeah, see pockets of hydrogen. They're gonna float up here. A little bit's gonna get caught right there. It's going to float up here, a little bit's going to get caught over here, some's going to go up here, and it's going to go up here. Okay, got it. I'm not going to take that nude. I've got the food. Let's do it. Why not? Let's choose a dupe. Don't want a mouth breather for sure. Anemic has less athletics. Uncultured, okay. That's a good thing. Let's take Devin here. So we'll see, and now I'm not going to be on here for very long. In fact, I might get off here in just a couple minutes. But, yeah, we've got, I was just going to see if I can fix that oxygen issue. And it's growing there. So, I mean, that's good. That is good. Flow, oxygen, flow. It is growing. So that is making me happy. It is growing. That's awesome. It needs to become a lot more breathable, though. And, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, save it here. And, there we go. Save. Overwrite. Yep. And, there we go. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for bearing with me as I test this out. I got a new subscriber out of it. That's awesome. Or a new follower. That's awesome. I did not expect that. It was just an early morning stream. I've been up all night And next time I stream, I will tell the whole story of this woman who knocked on my door and drunk woman who was possibly the victim of sexual assault. I never did find out if that was true or not. But it was a crazy night. Spent a lot of time. The police were over here, things like that. Just some random woman that I don't know. And she just showed up. So anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. And I may not be on tonight. But I will, if I am on, it'll be a little bit later. And, you know, later than my usual. Not later than right now. I'm hoping to be in bed tonight by this time. But tomorrow night, for sure, I will be on. And you can catch me then. And as always, I'm Sapper Woody. And it's been fun. And I'm glad I did this test because there's things not showing up here that are supposed to be showing up. I'm going to have to check that out and see what's going on.